Oh, it is very important. Actually, the Elubo town is the largest in the whole constituency and the most populated area in the constituency. And they do a lot of trading. That is what they do. They're buying and selling. People from Ivory Coast would come, and then the Ghanaians want to go there to do their trading. But because the borders have been closed for so long, that there's a lot of hardship. People can barely feed themselves. Marriages are being broken. People are committing suicide, and because some of them have gone for loans that they cannot repay. A lot of their goods are expired. A lot of hardships are going on. And livelihoods have been affected. It's really a serious problem right now.
So people buy from Cote d'Ivoire and come and sell, and also take from Ghana into Cote d'Ivoire to sell?
Yes.
You talk about, when you were mentioning suicide, I was wondering, to that extent, is that serious?
It's very serious. It's beyond that. Yeah. People that have gone for bank loans that they cannot repay, they don't know what to do because the banks are chasing them. The banks are after them. And now, lives are being taken away. They are losing their lives. They are committing suicide. I've seen it. I actually went to the funeral. So it's really a serious situation going on down here. It's really bad. People can barely even feed themselves. That is how bad it is. Marriages are being broken. People can't even pay their children's school fees or electricity bill, water. They can't even feed themselves, period. Their goods have expired. They can't do nothing. Yesterday with the demonstration, we had over 2,000 people that came out to support because they are tired. They don't know. All they want is to hear the government, is to hear something. Since the closure of the border, there has never been anybody to tell them anything. Or any sort of assistance. We are giving you guys agencies some small money or food or something, except what I have been doing for them. But as a member of parliament, the constituency is huge. I cannot keep supporting them financially. So it's getting to a point where it's unbearable. They are helpless. And so we did the demonstration and petitioned the president. They gave him 2 weeks that he needs to do something. Because, the borders were closed as a result of the pandemic. But the disease came from overseas. All the air borders have been reopened. The airport. Look at the number of people that goes through Kotoka International Airport on a daily basis. They have put in place protocol measures, the antigen testing. So everybody that comes through the airport is tested. If the person gets tested positive, he or she is quarantined. If you go through negative, then they let you go. We are saying that the government can put the same measures in place. We are not saying we should just open the borders. We know the virus is still there. Does that mean if the virus is going to take 20 years before it goes away, the borders are going to be closed for that long period of time? So the government needs to put measures in place or tell the people something. They are asking for an assistance, some sort of relief, to help their lives because they are really, their backs are against the wall.
Listening to you, I am of the unique impression that it's something that you interact with daily, that you have to help people who ordinarily would not have come and seek your help because they would have easily done their business, maybe in Cote d'Ivoire, and move on with their life and be able to survive. How much of pressure has that put on you?
A lot of pressure. We're talking about people that could, could do things for themselves, that they were doing their businesses, they were okay. Now coming to me for help. But that tells me it's really bad. It's really, really, really bad that they can't support themselves again. We have marriages that are torn apart, people moving from the area. The place is even turning into a ghost town right now because there is no activities going on. So it's really hard on me as a member of parliament. Anytime I visit them, I spend a lot of money. But for how long can I keep on doing it? And that is not what even most of them want. They want their life back. They want to be able to get back on their businesses and do what they need to be doing. They are just helpless. They don't know what to do. The goods that they went to the bank for loans for are all expired. I mean, a lot of hardships, and it's heartbreaking. Yesterday, if you see the amount of goods that were brought out so the media houses to capture, I mean, it was a lot. And I mean, it's just too much going on. And when I speak about it, I speak about it passionately because I put myself into their shoes. And as a matter of fact, they were the ones that voted for me. So I am their voice. So I have to speak for them, and I have to do what I have to do. Way back in March, I did a statement. And then not too long ago, before we went on recess, I even filed questions. We invited the Interior Minister. He came in. He didn't give us a satisfactory answers. And so when they said they were doing the demonstration, I told them I'll support them. They should go ahead. And so they did the demonstration. Hopefully, the petition will reach the president and he will do something about it immediately because it is not fun. I mean, lives are being, are being lost because of depression and frustration and all kinds of stuff. So the government needs to step in and do something as soon as possible because they are also Ghanaians. They also pay tax. They voted for him. And they are not asking for much. In any case, we have a lot of unapproved routes that people are coming through. And some of the security personnel are taking bribes from them and taking them to cross in and out. And then we have the cargoes going. In the cargo, we have our drivers and maids. These people don't get tested. If they all have the disease, are we not all at risk? So we are saying the government needs to put in proper measures, just as we did at the airport. We have companies that have come to look this private entities. They are willing to charge very little, nothing as much as what they charge at the airport, but very little, so that everybody can go through legally and get tested and go on their daily businesses.
Let me. You said you didn't get satisfactory answer because I recall, I think somewhere last week when your counterpart in Aplau spoke to me, she also said the same thing, that this matter had come up in Parliament. Exactly what response did you get that you described as unsatisfactory?
What he said was that they are working on it, but he couldn't give a timeline. They were just
working on it.
I mean, working on. The government is working on it. Working on it how? In what way? Then we asked him. So, what measures are you putting in place? Any sort of relief assistance for them, like monetary-wise, maybe some funding, some food assistance, something, whatever interventions that can be put in place to assist them. I think the people will be okay. But he couldn't come up with anything. He said that, the government doesn't have that sort of assistance to be given to them. So, I mean, if it takes 10 years, what are they supposed to do?
And that is the point, because you went back and you're talking about the fact that the airport has been opened. There are thousands of passengers flooding in every week. And that is the route through which we got our first COVID cases.
Exactly.
That is not happening at the borders. When you had the opportunity of questioning the Interior Minister, did he explain the justification for the continuous closure of the border?
Not at all. And that is why I am saying that we didn't get a satisfactory answer. He did not. In fact, he was trying to I don't even know what to say. That's why I don't want to make, that he didn't give us a satisfactory answer. He didn't want to answer some of the questions, and all that. And so we left it alone. And that is why we are doing this demonstration. Hopefully in our petition, or with the petition, it will get to the president and something can be done. Because, I mean, we just need to learn how to live with the disease. It's here still. We don't know when it's going away. So measures need to be put in place, I think, in just to reopen the borders and let the people, get back to their normal everyday life. Because it is not fair. Back in January, the ECOWAS, the head of state of ECOWAS, they had a meeting in regards to the reopening of the land borders. And just in July, they started Togo, Benin, all the neighboring countries or ECOWAS countries have reopened theirs. Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea Conakry, Liberia, they've all opened theirs, except Ghana. And we used to say Ghana is the gateway for Africa. So, and president is the chairman. Well, what are we waiting for? What is preventing Ghana, Ghana from opening our borders? I don't get it. If other neighboring countries have reopened there, what is preventing us? When people are trooping into the country through unapproved routes on a daily basis, and we don't even know the status of their, we don't know their COVID status, whether they carry the virus or not. And of course, when the borders were closed, there were no vaccines. Right now, we have the vaccines going on. People are getting vaccinated. So they should put measures in place and reopen the borders. Or if there is any major concern, they need to come out and tell the people and put in place some sort of assistance for these people. Because it's not fair to them and it's not fair to we, the MPs who are at border town. It's a lot of pressure.
And perhaps might that also not explain it? The fact that for yourself, you are a member of parliament, but not a member of parliament on the ticket of the NPP. For Aplautu is the same situation. I'm wondering in this kind of situation how your people are feeling, that government is not concerned about the kind of impact this has had on them, and perhaps the impact it is having on you as an MP too.
Yes, I think so. Well, they feel that they've been neglected and rejected. The government doesn't care about them. I mean, yesterday with some of the placards, the written on them said clearly that they've been abandoned, rejected, then they are pleading with the government to come to their aid and reopen the borders for them because they are also citizens of Ghana. So for me, the pressure on me is not even what the problem is. It's the lives we are losing. Marriages that are being broken, children that cannot go back to school, that cannot even be fed and all that. That is the problem because I'm a mother. So seeing these children that are home because parents cannot afford their feeding and school fees and all that, it's heartbreaking.
And I'm wondering the bigger impact on your constituency, because you're saying that is the commercial hub of your entire constituency. A lot of trading activities go on there. So whatever income or money that comes in then spreads to the other communities in the constituency. Now that you've lost that, I'm wondering how huge an impact is having on the constituency beyond even Elubo.
It's affecting everybody because a lot of people in the constituency go there for trading. So now that the borders are closed and people are not coming in to do their trading, it's affecting the entire constituency has been affected. People that do their trade cannot take their goods there anymore to sell. And so it's affecting the entire constituency.
Oh, well, you must be a very wealthy woman, taking care of a lot of people. I pray for you. I pray for you. But we also hope things will improve. Thank you for speaking to us this morning.
You're very welcome. I am not wealthy. I just have a big heart. I just have the people are the one that sent me to Parliament. So their needs to be my needs. When they are in need, I have to do what it takes to support them. So even though it's difficult, I try to do the very best I can just to assist them so for them to know that really I am trying. So that is all it's all about.